Hi everyone, delonewolf here and welcome to the Battle of Auga in EVE Online. This battle took place on June 16th and it was over a keep star that was deployed by the No Handles Bar Alliance. I first got wind of it through a Reddit post that announced the rather ballsy move from what I would say is not one of the bigger alliances in the game, that they decided to deploy a keep star citadel, one of the largest structures that you can build in the game, in the low-sec system of Auga. And several parties had said that they had quite a bit of interest in blowing that up. So I decided to go and take a look, and it turned out to be a very cool, very impressive fight with more than 2,000 players involved that lasted over 4 hours. So as the deployment timer of the citadel ended, I saw several Tech 3 fleets that warped in and started attacking the Keepstar citadel. They held supremacy of the field for quite a long time, a surprisingly long time I should say, and I think that they got the HP of the citadel to less than 50% before the defenders actually responded. They responded with a Sino on top of the Keepstar. They jumped in a capital fleet consisting, I think, mainly out of carriers and force auxiliary ships, or remote repair ships, but being capital ships compared to the Tech 3 fleets that were on the field from the attackers, they definitely had bigger ships on the field already. After that, a surprise Sino came in, at least from my perspective, that Sinoed in Titans and super carriers from Northern Coalition, so they were there to defend the Keepstar as well. And I think Northern Coalition also deployed a sizable Tech 3 fleet to counter the attacking Tech 3 fleets that were still doing their best to of course destroy the Keepstar citadel. A little bit after deployment of the Titans, there was actually a nice brawl between the Tech 3 fleets, from the attackers and the defenders, and quite a bit of explosions. It was pretty cool to see, and eventually things quieted down a little bit and the attackers had to retreat. At this point, from my perspective, it really looked like there was a successful defense. The repair timer of the citadel started to go down, but I think it's because it took them so long to get organized in the defense that the attackers felt, you know what, we're already over halfway there, let's try to push through. And that's when a cat and mouse game started, with the attackers constantly bouncing on different places around the citadel in several fleets, trying to attack and keep damage on the Keepstar citadel in order to slowly chip away at it and eventually destroy it. So I think I saw a really large Tech 3 fleet from Goonswarm. There was definitely a Ferox fleet from Test Alliance as well. There was a Jackdaw fleet, I think, from Goons as well. I also saw a Gila fleet. I'm not sure if they were attacking or defending, and CVA was there in a Cerberus fleet as well. And all of those fleets were just constantly moving around, trying to catch each other, trying to either attack or defend the citadel. It was very impressive to watch, and eventually, unfortunately for the defenders, they managed to organize themselves well enough on the attack, and the damage kept coming in. Now the repair timer went as low as 1 minute. That was really impressive, with local constantly bouncing between 1700 and 1900 people. Probably when one of the attacking fleets were caught by the defenders and butchered, they had to retreat, reship and come back. But yeah, the perseverance of the attackers were there, and for the last few percentage points of the HP of the citadel, local jumped up to 2200. I think an extra Tech 3 attacking fleet came in as well, making it basically impossible for the defenders that were heavily outnumbered at this point to defend the Keepstar or hold the field, even though they had much bigger ships, much more powerful ships available to them. So it was a very nice use of tactics there, and a slug through for 4 hours, more than 4 hours. But the attackers, they managed to do it, and I was very impressed by that. The performance of the servers, I think, was also really good. There was tie-dye, of course. 2,000 people is a lot of tie-dye, but as long as we were bouncing in the 1700 to 1900 range, everything was decently smooth, responsive camera, no worries about crashes or anything like that. Of course, at the tail end with 2,200 people, everyone on grid shooting at the keep store to get on the kill mail. Then lag came through a little bit, but other than that, this was a very impressive fight, a nice show of what the sandbox can actually provide, and the performance was really nice as well. Eventually, of course, the keep store blew up, and I must say, it was a pretty impressive attack by Goon Swarm, who managed to take out that keep star. That's going to be it for this video, guys. Enjoy the rest of the footage, and I'll see you all next time.